Maybe it's not that serious, but it feels that serious. I am off of work. Now, the funny thing is, today is the 5th of July, and the 3rd of July was Wednesday. And both of those days, the job told us in the morning, you guys can leave early at 1 o'clock p.m. Not everybody realizes this unless you're in this field. I don't have a job where if I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning for work and they say, oh, at 1 o'clock, um, you can log off and not work. I mean, I guess in like a real technical sense, if I have 4 or 5 people to visit in the afternoon, I could call all 5 of them and be like, well, hey, I'm not going to be able to see you today. But the way that my job is that those visits that we get are very important to complete. And if you have 5 people who are willing to, they've agreed to meet with you, and you know you can lock those visits in right now, it is not advantageous for you to cancel all 5 of those and hope that you can reschedule them all for next week. So I did not do that. I completed everything that I was supposed to do, and it's like, what? Let me see, 4:30 right now. I finished work at like 3:30. I usually finish at 4. Woohoo! I got a whole half hour. And in reality, I didn't really get that half hour because I still have to complete my notes. So, with that being said, today was my last day at the plantation. Now I'm at Target. You can call this, well, I'm outside of Target. You can call this an epic level of laziness, but it's just been me lately. If you take a look at this Target parking lot, hold on. The Target parking lot is just full. Every slot of this Target parking lot is full, meaning inside of this Target is also full. And now that they have introduced online orders where you can make your order and then you can just wait in your car and they bring the order to your car, I don't do anything except that. The problem is it takes them 2 hours to put your order together, and I did not put the order together until I stopped working and stopped moving the car so I could actually take the chance to look at everything I wanted to buy and pick it out, all that good stuff. So who knows how long it's going to be until they bring my stuff out, which is the reason why I put this live on. Also, I have another rather large dilemma. I have a large dilemma here. Okay, let me see if I can. My AC is on max AC, right? We're on max AC. And I don't know if you can see this. Possibly not. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is how many miles I have in my gas tank until the car is empty of gas. So I have the dilemma of the fact that I'm sitting in here burning the gas because it is massively hot outside. It's got to be in the 90s or something. I have not looked it up. But I'm sitting in here for an indefinite amount of time waiting for my Target order to be ready. The gas is on. I have 22 miles until there's no gas in my car. The gas station is not like right around the corner. So, wow, what a way to end a crazy week. Crazy end to a crazy week. Alright, I'm on another line, but we'll watch what I can. There's nothing much to watch, to be honest with you. I jumped on here because for whatever reason yesterday, my video that had 6 minutes muted got 190 something viewers, and I don't know how, but it did. All right. Hey, Cass. Hey, Colleen.
You ain't talking about doing with that, yo.
Hey, Vicky. Hot here to fill her up. I can't. The only way I could do that, I mean, what I probably should have done is just gone to the gas station before I came to the Target parking lot, but I just wasn't thinking, so it is what it is. Who is Black Rob? And who are you for that matter? I'm sorry. I'm nicer um during the Big Brother season, but during the off season I'm like, introduce yourself. Let me know who you are, please. Um, that's because usually during the off season, I get more people that just jump on here randomly with troll comments. So I'm just ready for that at all times. I don't know what that comment means. Hi, Prince. Yeah, so I'm just out here. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I said hi, Prince. Is there another Prince? Is there another name you go by today that's not Prince? I'm lost. Anyways, I just left a house that was in crisis. Like I said, I was supposed to get off at 1 because they said, "Oh, y'all have early dismissal today for the day after 4th of July." So I knew the person's house that I was going to visit was not going to be a short visit, and I really, 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 really wanted to cancel, but I just, in good conscience, could not do that. Especially because I spoke to him in the morning, and the way he sounded in the morning was like, if I don't if I don't call him or if I don't see him, I don't know what's really gonna happen. So I was in there. I spent 2.5 hours in that house. 2.5 hours. I don't know if y'all realize, but you don't have to spend 2.5 hours. And as a matter of fact, they recommend that you go in there 5 minutes to 10 minutes at the most and just tell them, I got another client to see, and leave. But the reason why I didn't just go and leave, excuse me, is because the last time with this same person, I spoke to him. I gave him some suggestions of some things that he could do, numbers he could call. And he was like, thanks, Mark. I feel so much better. And then 30 minutes later, he's like, now I feel way worse than when you were here. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to get that call today. And a matter of fact, it's the weekend, so my phone will be off. So let me sit here as long as it is necessary to try to resolve the issue while I'm here. I don't feel like just playing with people's time like that. And I don't feel like them playing with my time either. It was a delay. Wave. I didn't mean to type the word. I'm going to keep my comment to myself on that one. Why do you have yellow submarine gear? That is so random. Hey, bestie Cass. Wow. Wow. Prince has been replaced. Prince has been replaced. What is this, a philosophy term now? What can be unburdened by what has been unburdened by what has been, and knowing what can be unburdened by what has been. Listen, I just had an extremely long work day and an extremely long work week, Aristotle. So I'm uninterested in solving your riddle, to be honest. If you want to break that down in English, maybe I'm stupid, but break it down in English for me and I'll respond. Aside from that, that just gave me a mild migraine. So thanks for that. I can't hear Merc over the blaring rock and roll music. I'd be playing rock and roll music right now. Wait a minute, my channel doesn't have monetization. I can play whatever I want.
In the next life, I'm trying to stay.
Nah. I'm not gonna do that anyways. Is that literally a Kamala Harris quote? Is it really? I'm gonna Google that, and if you're wrong, I'm going to Google that. You being right or wrong, a lot is riding on that. A lot is riding on that. Because if Kamala Harris said that, I have to blame her for her headache. Do you kiss your father with that mouth? Does who kiss whose father with what mouth? She says it all the time. You know what? I kind of don't even care about the answer to that. So, let's see. Let's see. These people are crazy. You know what? That person is not going to comment again. All right. There's a pretty woman scanning our items. Where are you? Where are your items being scanned? Yeah, Johnny's gone. I should have left him there for you to cuss him out, but unfortunately, I have a short fuse. Okay, I'm looking up this what can be unburdened comment. What can be Oh, you know what? I have to apologize to Total Tech. Because I thought Total Tech was on here just saying something to give me a headache. But it is an actual quote by Kamala Harris. I looked it up and I found it. Now, can you explain to me what that quote means, please? Because I don't know if I don't have the brain capacity for it right now or if it's just confusing, but can somebody explain? Can somebody explain what that quote means, please? I don't know if I should have removed. What is your goal? What do you do here as a moderator? That's my question to you, Prince. Prince just lets people cook me. Prince will let people come on here and say whatever, and then he will do nothing. Nah, you didn't lie. I read it. I found it. I read it and I found it. I wasn't going to ban you anyways. I was just going to ask you what your point was of saying that. The other one was just out of left field and stupid, so that's the reason why that other person got that ban. People be climbing. Where you never answered me, Ma. Where are you at? Where's the checkout line that you're at? You never did your job. You don't do your job. You don't do your job here. You don't do your job at work. You just punch in and you're just like, yeah, I'm here. Recognize me. I am here. Give me recognition for my mere presence. I don't have to do anything for it. I don't think you've ever been. Have you ever blocked or banned or removed a comment on this channel ever? One time? Has it happened at all? Like at any point in time? You know what? I remember you talking all this mess about me not giving um Cass a mod status. So she's getting one. You could lose yours depending on if this behavior continues on your end. It's like everybody on here is a mod except for Cass. Soon it might be everybody is gonna be a mod on here except for you. Gen Z, work smarter, not harder, or don't work. It's more like don't work. I was talking about that person that I was watching. They were working at a Wawa, if y'all know about Wawas. And they were working as a cashier at the Wawa. And I watched at least 30, 40 minutes of their shift, checking out people and everything. And I'm like, how are you on TikTok during your whole shift? This makes no sense. Cassie is finally a mod. This is a big day in history. Cassie got a promotion. Target. I'm at Target. And I'm like, I'm not even at the main Target parking lot. I'm like way in the back because I don't want to be near these people. I hate shopping at, well, Target's not as bad as Walmart. Target is okay, but if I can get somebody to pick all the stuff up for me and they just bring it to my car. What's the other channel? I'm not going into Target though. And I don't really do too much at Target. The only thing I get at Target, if I'm going into Target, it's only usually to go into the active wear section. Like sometimes I'll buy clothes from Target once in a while. Aside from that, I get like just toiletries. It's not exciting. It's not going to be exciting to watch me buy deodorant and toothpaste, toothbrush, shavers. Like that stuff is not exciting to watch. Did I just zoom in on myself? That's how you control the room. Does this mean you will let me know when you're live? I'm not going back to school, so why would I do a back to school? When's the last time I did a back to school shopping? Oh goodness. When was I last in school? I was last in school in like 2011. I wouldn't even know the first thing to get going back to school. And it wouldn't be Target, I'll tell you that much. I went to Target the other day and went through their back to school section. Not for school items, but for work items. And I was like, $40 for one of those 5-star binders? Shoot. $40? They used to be like 10, 15, 20 at the most. 40? Yo, the math ain't mathing. I couldn't afford to be a student nowadays. $30-year-olds who make those just because, I mean, I'm not one of those. To be honest, I do know there's things that you can do on these like social media, social sites that you can just do them because people are gonna watch. But for me, I can't do it if it doesn't actually interest me. Maybe that's my fatal flaw. I can't do things just for the money. Like I could do mindless things that people will watch. For instance, like I live out here in New York. I could really make a whole YouTube page just walking through Manhattan and doing stuff in Manhattan just because of the background and the scenery and the people. It would get a lot of views, but I just don't want to do that. Cast is like 1440 for a binder. That's how much this hitar. What is it? What is a hitar? Is that an instrument or something? Or is that supposed to say guitar? No, it can't be guitar because it wouldn't be 40. I'm only 5.5 years younger. Not even. I mean, you kind of walk for us. What does that mean? When I'm walking around the neighborhood, and I'm being so lazy right now, that's normally what I would be doing. Normally, I would be up, but also, I forgot to put on my watch today. It was on the charger. I guess my phone would still count my steps, but it's not the same as the gratification of having my watch count my steps. Being able to look at the watch and having it buzz when I reach my target. I mean, I'm only seeing 5 people on here, but in the event that there are new people on here, because I have the tendency to just talk like everybody is on this channel. Welcome to this channel, Music and Mental Health. I'm not going to say I sit here and I have a specific topic that I ever bring to this channel. This channel is just my journey through life as somebody with a few diagnosed mental health conditions, which are general anxiety disorder, clinical depression, agoraphobia, and panic disorder. And at one time, those things derailed my life, and now they are still a hindrance, as they always will be, but they do not prevent me from doing most things. Yeah, counting manually probably isn't a good idea. I'm missing what that is. Oh, counting steps manually? Yeah, I would never do that. I've gotten to the point where if I don't have my watch on, I'm not going to walk. As bad as that is. It's just like when I get to the gym. If I get to the gym and I realize I don't have my headphones with me, I'm not going to say I leave, but I am going to say I'm here much less often. No, I disagree with what you just said there about you can't insult the viewers. Because in life and in work, like when I take my, I don't know where I put it now. I don't know where I put it, but I had my badge on me a second ago. But anyways, when I put my badge on at work, they have this whole customer is always right thing, and I have never followed that policy. I've never believed in it. Well, I'll take that back. If I'm the customer, obviously I'm like, I'm always right because I'm the customer. But in terms of me working at a company and they tell me that I'm supposed to be like, the customer is always right, hell no. The customer is not always right. If you come here and you're telling me some wild thing and you're in the wrong, you are in the wrong. I would rather, I mean, I will finesse certain situations where the customer is like, even if they're wrong, if they are not rude, if they're like polite and respectful in the way that they're expressing themselves to me, yeah, I'll work with you even though you're wrong. But if I have someone that's just coming here cursing me out and saying wild stuff, nah, you are not right. So just in the same way, on this channel, if somebody comes in here saying something wild to me, I'm not like, oh, at least it's a view. Some people do really feel like that. Like, at least I'm getting views. So it doesn't matter if they're saying wild things. It doesn't matter if they're saying nice things. Nah. The funny thing is I have like, what, 8 mods, 10 mods probably at this point, and I have probably blocked more people than any of my mods combined. Factually. Like the video Beanheads. I can't remove other mods' comments. That's funny. Yeah, you're power tripping now. The customer is always right, except for when they are a Karen. Intervention for what? You've been acting different. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is this is the free entertainment. This is the entertainment that goes on. If you don't follow the chat on a regular basis, you're not gonna know that so much it goes down in the chat. It goes down in the chat. They are still processing my order. The thing that makes me mad about this is I've been sitting out here for 30 minutes. And I know exactly where each of these items that I purchased are located. I probably could have picked them up in 10 minutes or less. I don't know how long I would have to stay in the line, but I know I could have picked up the items in 10 minutes or less. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here in my air conditioning. As you can see, 3 miles have gone by. 3 miles have gone down. I have 19 miles to go to get myself to a gas station. So I am like 10 to 15 minutes away from canceling this order and biting the bullet, walking into the Target. I'm not going to read Cass's comment because I know that Ma is going to save the comment and post it in Discord. So you can thank May for me only reading some comments now. It's her fault. Spell it right, Cameron. Marcus talking and we just arguing. What is... That's the usual. I'm not really sure what you're trying to say. I'm not really sure if you're trying to say that's something different than what typically happens, but that is quite the usual. That is quite the usual. Yeah, anyways, y'all, I think I am going to hop off just because time is running out, gas is running out, and I just want to get my items and start my weekend. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm back on this channel. Not as often as I used to be, but I'll be here. I'll be here. I started a new channel. I put one video on there. Hopefully that channel picks up some steam. All right, y'all. Talk to you soon.